Hey guys, welcome back to another DIY. Today we are making this awesome wrap top which you might have seen all over the internet. For this DIY you can use pretty much any fabric you want, but the best material to use is shirting, which is basically cotton. These are the things you are going to need, and let's get started. Using your favourite shirts, fold in half and trace the back shape onto pattern paper. Trace around the sleeves and underneath the collar. For the front, you want to also trace around the collar and the arm, but then go down from the neck all the way across the body to the other side of the waist. And that's your pattern piece. I added the beginning of the wrap to the end of the front piece, and then I made a few adjustments by adding a few inches to the bottom of the back and the front piece. Once you're happy with all of that, then you can go ahead and add your seam allowance, which should be about 1/2 inch. So here you can see where I added a bit more at the bottom of each pattern piece. Placing the front and back right sides together, pin and sew together at the shoulder point and then press flat. So for the sleeves, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just create them from scratch. So in order to do that, you want to measure the armhole and use that measurement as the top part of your sleeve. Measure this out on a folded piece of fabric and then cut a narrow trapezoid shape out onto the fabric. Make sure the measurement is about 1.5 times longer than your arm, and this should give you 2 pieces. Next, we attach the sleeve by pinning the top of the sleeves right sides together with the top of the armhole. Stitch together and press the seam flat. Finish the top by sewing the arm and the side seams right sides facing, and make sure you press those seams flat. Cut a long rectangle on the fold of the fabric. I went for 50 centimeters for a 1 meter open length. Make sure the width is double the size of the start of your wrap top, and cut 2 of these. Fold the tie lengthways and sew close down one side, leaving one end open. Trim the seam and then turn to the inside and press flat. Finish with a top stitch about 1/4 inch around the edge of the tie. Finish all the edges of the top by folding over twice and then stitching down. We're nearly done now. Attach the ties to the end of the fronts, sew them right sides together and then press the seam flat. Pick a side to be the front of the wrap and make a mark on the waist on that side. Place the tie below that mark and pin on both sides to mark where your opening should be. Open the seam between the 2 points and stitch back the seam allowances to finish the opening. Sew a small stitch in the top and the bottom so it doesn't unravel further. Okay, so all that's left now is to make those poofy sleeves, so let's go. First things first, you want to hem the edge. Now you can double hem it and leave a space open so you can add an elastic later, or you can just double hem, up to you. Flatten the sleeve so it's in line with the shoulder seam. Starting near the shoulder, place a pin in the center and then another a couple inches down. Then bring the bottom pin up to the top pin and then pin in place. And then you have this really nice fold. Do this again 2 or 3 times going down towards the bottom of the sleeve. Secure each pleat or fold with a vertical stitch. Do this process again for the underside of the sleeve and then repeat for the other sleeve. As I said before, you can leave the end of the sleeve open or you can close with elastic, up to you. And that's it. Now you have yourself one trendy top. Why not make it in a different fabric to the ones that you see in the stores? This wrap top can be tied both in the front and in the back. Well, that's it for now. If you like what you see, then please do like or subscribe if you haven't already. Stay watching for more tutorials, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!